11th, 2017. How you guys doing? How you living? I am super excited today because today is the day that I head back to New York. I'm so excited. Me being there is actually a surprise. So that's really cool. One of my former co-workers is essentially, she's got a promotion. She's gonna be still working for the same hospital system, but just at a different campus, and she just deserves it so much. I couldn't begin to tell you what she's been for me. One of the things, though stressful and though crazy, and I think I've said this several times on here before, the best part of my former job was my coworkers and my staff. Now my superiors, that's another thing, but my coworkers and my staff, I mean, just amazing. Especially when I compare it to what I have going on right now. You know, it's like a trade-off. I don't know. It's unmatched. It's seriously unmatched. But anyway, we won't go there. So why am I going? Oh yeah, I need to go to Rite Aid. So anyway, they're throwing this big thing for her well, it's gonna be a long night. They're going to a bar first, I think like around 6:30, and then at 8:30 we're doing bowling at Bowlmore. They're like a chain, and it's a really great place for bowling. I like it because actually I've done 2 meetups at Bowlmore, the one in Rockville, Maryland, before. I met up with some of my subbies there a few years ago, actually. But yeah, I've done it twice. So anyway, there's a few in New York, but the one in Chelsea is the one that we're going to. So that's where I am headed. It looks like Alice will actually meet me in New York on Saturday. Everything is going on tonight. So as you guys can see, I'm still in Pittsburgh right now. So I have to rush in. I'm basically trying to get everything done that I need to get done. I'm at Rite Aid just picking up some, you know, toiletry things. I usually have something already packed, but when I looked at it today, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm running low on almost everything that I have in my toiletry travel pack. So that's why I'm here also to get me a portable charger. I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but my phone is jacked up right now, won't hold a charge, and I'm waiting for the next iPhone to come out. I'm not about to buy a phone right now for 1 month. Get a phone for 1 month, and then the new iPhone comes out. So I'm just trying to wait, just trying to make it. So it turns off even at like 50, 60, 70%. So that's why I'm here. All right, you guys, I made it back home from Rite Aid, and I'm just waiting right now for my Lyft. Before I moved here, I'm used to like taking Lyft, and they literally being here in less than 5 minutes, sometimes like 2 minutes. But I definitely requested a Lyft, and it said 14 minutes, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So maybe Uber is better, I don't know. Well, here, maybe Uber is better here, like quicker here. I don't know. Oh, it's 6 minutes now. But I took Uber off of my phone after that whole thing with the CEO and whatnot. I am taking the bus again, even though I had such a bad experience last time that I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna take the bus again. But that price, let me go ahead and grab my neck pillow from outside, and then I will holla at y'all in a minute. Oh, he's here. It was a long trip, okay? Long trip, but not as bad as what I've experienced in the past. So that's basically what I see. All right, I think this is 31st. So if any of you guys have taken the mega bus before to New York, you know the stop is like right in front of FIT. And there's tons of hotels around here. I made sure that I was gonna book something in Manhattan because most of the things that I'm doing this weekend is in Manhattan. I love to stay in Brooklyn because Brooklyn feels like home, but I am not doing the commute to and from Brooklyn out to here, not this time. Typically, I like to stay in boutique type hotels when I do get hotels in the city. You guys know, I think you guys know that about me already, that because you guys know even when I used to live here, I used to stay in hotels from time to time just to get, because I'm a weirdo, just to get, I'm a Pisces, so I need new scenery every once in a while. So anyway, but this time I decided to stay at a chain hotel. So feels good. And so one of my favorite affordable hotels to stay at is the Hampton Inn. I like them because they have the continental breakfast with your stay, so they don't have it for an additional cost. Also guys, let me tell you, I'm giving you all the insider tips. If you ever come to New York and stay in a hotel, don't ever pay a fee for continental breakfast. Do not do that, because guaranteed next door or across the street there's gonna be a coffee shop, a bagel shop, a corner store, or actually let's test my theory. Okay, let's test my theory. Well, I actually know this is correct already because I did see a coffee shop, right? Actually, there was a coffee shop. Yeah, there was a coffee shop and a juice bar that had like pastries or whatever over here to the left of this particular hotel. Oh, and guess what's on the corner? Starbucks, y'all. I wish I could show you guys so you guys don't think I'm lying. Hold on. So I'm zoomed in all the way, and I don't know if you guys can see that little logo. I'm trying to get my finger up here. There you go. That little logo right there is the Starbucks logo at the corner. If you don't want to go to, and I always like to go into these local shops and juice bars, really, really cute. But if you want something that you know, right on the corner is a Starbucks. So don't ever pay $20, $25 extra for continental breakfast in a hotel in New York City. Don't do it. I know it's convenient just to go downstairs or whatever. If you don't even want to do that, Grubhub it. There are plenty of diners that will come here for less than 20 bucks. Guaranteed. And you'll get more food. And it'll be better food too. So yeah, Hampton Inn is one of my favorite affordable hotels if I'm trying to save money. Anyway, what I like is this room is a fairly decent size. And guys, I got an extremely good deal on it. So Alice just called me. She is officially coming. She's leaving tonight. She's gonna get here tomorrow morning. So since Alice is officially coming, I want to spend an extra night here. And they're telling me that if I wanted to book at the front, I would have to have paid $300 for an extra night. She's like, it's rather different than what you paid on Expedia. So I was like, well, thank you, miss. I paid about half of that for this room through Expedia. So I was like, honey, I will go online and I will see if Expedia will give me a better deal. If they don't, then I'll just have to book another hotel. So I want to share with you guys, actually let me stand in here, what I ended up doing today. This is literally the t-shirt that I wore to come up here. Let me check this because I just requested it and it is 3 minutes away. Remember I was talking about this when I was in Pittsburgh, guys? I tell you, it's so quick. This t-shirt's clean. I washed it this morning, actually. I love it. It's so comfy, so easy to dress up. I don't know. I guess all the tatas are out. I feel like that makes it a little bit more dressy. Then I have this necklace also from Forever 21, and I just love this like single pearl right here. I don't know. I feel like it's so sexy. So sexy. I have a combination on my lip, but basically a nude lip. No, I contoured my eye just a little bit. No liner. Got my lashes. Put some tan stuff in my waterline to make my eyes appear bigger. And curl the hair more a little bit, put some hairspray, you know, tousle it a little bit. That's what I got. Hopefully it's good. Oh, and on the bottom, I'm just wearing these regular, they're high-waisted, but you can't really see that. These pants, I got them for like 10 bucks at Burlington Coat Factory, and just some flats. And that is it. I'm bringing a bag. I didn't realize how close Slate is to here, which is like a restaurant lounge that I told you guys that we may be going to afterward. Slate or Taj, not too sure what they decided on, but let me go ahead and go, guys. I don't want my ride to leave because they will leave. Guess who made it? And look how cute she looks. Yes. So we're going to, I know I don't look like I'm going to church right now, but I have a sweater that I'm going to put over this. And I'm going to cover the front. But let me show you guys the outfit. Alice gave me this romper right here. And I love it. I love it, love it. Where do you get your outfit from?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Marshalls.
Marshalls, all from top to bottom?
Yep.
Look at that.
Well, except the shoes. Where did I get the shoes from? JCPenney or Macy's?
Okay,
I think
okay.
it's Macy's.
And this is Charlotte Russe, this, right? This
Yes.
romper?
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte Russe, Michael Kors. I got my one of my Alexander
Actually, it's
bracelets
for
on.
21.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think. Let me look at the thing.
I can't with you.
Oh, Charlotte.
Okay. So we're headed to church, and then we're gonna go to lunch with Janelle. I don't think I can vlog it, guys. I'm probably gonna have to leave my camera here because we have to leave our stuff in the hotel, because we're gonna go to church and then come back, and then we're gonna go to Brooklyn to stay at the hotel that we stayed at last time, in Bed-Stuy. I know I told you guys I was gonna go down to Brooklyn, but I don't know how I ended up going down to Brooklyn anyway. But that's okay. I know I love Brooklyn. So I'll try to snap. Alice, does your phone have any room on it?
Huh?
No?
I can try.
I can't vlog, guys. My phone is ridiculous. I'm gonna get a brand new phone. The iPhone 10 comes out. I don't know what it is, and I'm gonna be able to vlog from my phone, and it's gonna be amazing. But for now, here, remember we had like a roof issue a little while ago? Well, they came and patched that up, and you guys were asking about that. Y'all are so good. Following up, they did patch it up and paint it. They send guys to actually work on the actual roof on this, to, you know, basically do the whole thing. What up, guys? I was gonna say good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. It is Monday, August 12th? 13th?
14th.
14th? And Alice is here. And we're going to send out some orders. We have 4 to send out today. What up, guys? Today is Sunday, August the 20th. And my intention is to get this vlog up today. How y'all doing? I figured I'd come in because I started editing the vlog and I'm like, oh my gosh, this vlog is all over the place. I've left out so much footage just because I felt like it was confusing. It's hard to follow a storyline. Usually you keep those things in mind as you're recording. And this time around, I just was so crazy. I hate to use the word busy, but really that has been the case. To the point where I just hadn't been vlogging properly. So we're just gonna catch y'all up, right? We're gonna explain the storyline here. So last week, and I went to New York. I told you guys why. I had a blast. I couldn't vlog because of my phone, and I didn't want to bring my camera. This camera wasn't cheap. I didn't want to bring my camera out and then me lose it or whatever, right? Or lose track of it. We were literally out virtually all night. My sister showed up in the morning, Saturday morning, and we went to church. After church, we hung out with Janelle. We went to this place called Delicatessen. I think it's in the Lower East Side. I can't remember, but if you're ever in New York, definitely visit that place. It's a little expensive, but good. But if you're a vegetarian vegan, not a lot of options, I'm just saying. So in the afternoon, we returned. We did end up spending that night in Brooklyn in Bed-Stuy. Then we returned here. And again, I feel like every time I visit and then come back here, I get into a little bit of a funk because I think a large part of me really just misses New York. The lifestyle, the people, the food, everything, you know. I knew it was going to be unmatched, but I also knew the reasons why I had to make this work here for now with my sister and the business and all that kind of stuff. You know, you make sacrifices for the things that you want. That being said, and I revealed this on Snapchat, if you're not following me on Snapchat, you probably should, that my sister and I are looking into moving again. And so instead of doing the whole, you know, I'll tell you guys later after I move thing, and I don't do this just with you guys, I do it with my friends too, and they hate it. I am gonna walk you guys through the process this time, because I think that's helpful. I always get questions of how do you just get up and move, right? At the end of the day, you just have to do it. But, you know, there is sort of a process to it. So my sister and I, sorry guys, hold on. All right, I'm thinking about moving. Now, we weren't supposed to, like, according to our timeline, we weren't really supposed to move until the beginning of next year, but it may happen sooner. I'm just saying where that'll be. We're not sure right now, but I will tell you as you know, instead of just saying, hey, we're here, I will tell you as these things come up and the places that we're considering. I will mention that moving back to New York is a big possibility. But what's deterring me right now is cost of living. So yeah, updates. Another update is, I wanted to show you guys this. I started my new job this week, and I don't think I've ever told you guys on here. Somehow I missed it. I probably edited it out, knowing me. I started my new job, and so your girl's officially, I'm not only doing coaching through my business, but I'm officially a nurse educator. So I am teaching, and so I'm teaching at a university here, and I started last week, and that was just first day orientation, faculty orientation. So that was really interesting and cool and exciting. I wouldn't be honest, I was really intimidated by it for whatever reason at first. But I don't know, I'm super excited about it. Now, hold on guys, I'm really, really hungry. So I'm gonna stop to eat really quick. I've always wanted an iPad, guys, for reading purposes, because you guys know I read a lot. And I waste a lot of space on books. I couldn't begin to tell you guys how many books I have and just how scattered they are. But I just couldn't see myself investing in an iPad right now. You know, you gotta kind of set your priorities, you know? And so I thought it was kind of cool that the school gave all the faculty iPads. So I have one temporarily while I'm working for them, which I think is really cool. And they were like, yeah, take pictures, you know, do what you want, your personal stuff on there, doesn't matter. And so we encourage it. Just make sure that you do some grading in between, and that's really what this is for. Speaking of reading, I'm reading this amazing book that I would really suggest to all of you guys, and it's a book called Stillness Speaks. It's by Eckhart Tolle. This has been like a reoccurring theme in my life right now, this whole concept of being still. And I think it's really what God is really trying to remind me to do that I haven't been doing. I shared with you guys maybe years ago that I had started meditating. I had been impressed to start meditating and what that meant to me, and what it meant to me as a Christian, as a person, and what it does for me. And just in brief, meditation to me is hearing, it's listening, it's being still, it's hearing, it's listening to that one voice that matters, right? People often say, you know, how I hear God's voice, how I hear God's voice. And unfortunately, oftentimes we are too busy and everything else is too loud that we can't hear him. And so for me, prayer is speaking, meditation is listening. And so that meditation aspect has been missing as of late. Of course, you pray, you read, you study, everything like that. But that listening portion is really important. And God in everything has been telling Patricia, be still, be still, be still. And so I started reading Eckhart Tolle's books, and one of the women that I look up to spiritually recommended or mentioned this book. And so I looked it up, and I was like, And it was just captivating from the moment that I read it, mostly because I think it really was for me. And it really talks about the ego. It reminds me of some other books that I've read, but it really talks about not just explaining the ego, but the experience that you get once you know how to control that ego. And if you read the book, then you totally know what I mean. So the moment I opened the book, there was a verse that I was reminded of, and I just jotted it down here on a little post-it note. And that's Psalms 46 verse 10. Psalm 46 has been a recurring psalm in my life. For my childhood, it's my dad's favorite psalm. And it's the psalm that I read before I passed my NCLEX. It's the verse that said, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in time of trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth be removed, though the mountains be carried out into the midst of the sea. And then verse 10 it says, be still and know that I am God. And that's literally been like my text. That has been my text the past week and a half. And so this book has been teaching me the importance of stillness, being still, and what that means, and living a life of stillness. Really learning to savor the present, or what the book refers to as the now, right? The ego is obsessed with the future. And that's been my experience. What am I doing next? What am I doing next? What am I doing next? But I am Patricia is existing in the present. And that's the only thing that I have is the present. I don't have the past. That's gone already. I don't have the future. It's not here. All I have is the now. Learning how to appreciate the now and appreciate stillness is the thing that I'm learning. And I went to Marshall's the other day, and I was like, I'm going to pick up a new journal. I always pick up new journals. It's like my thing. And the first one I pick up, I don't know if you guys can see it. It says be still on there. And I'm like, you know what? I think God's trying to tell me to be still. We're going to talk about this book. I'm going to talk about stillness on my other channel. Once I get my thoughts together, I'm about, oh crap. Sorry, my bookmark fell out. I don't even know if I put it in the right section, but I'm about halfway through. So once I finish it, we're going to talk about it on my other channel. Anyway, I'm going to get off, guys, because I want to eat, and this food is getting cold. Finish my tea. And I just wanted to catch you guys up on what's going on with me. I hope you guys are well. Thank you for watching. Sorry, this is all over the place, but I really wanted to post something this week. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me know. Let me hear from you guys down below. And let me know if you guys have read any Eckhart Tolle books. He has another book called The Power of Now, which of course I want to read now after reading Stillness Speaks. So yeah. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. And as always, God bless.